Hey everybody, Comic Crack. Quick mini haul video thing. Went to cover today for one or two specific purposes. One was that I saw the last Secret Wars had come out and I wanted to pick that up. I picked up issue 8. I believe we have 1 to 7. Number 7 was there, but they had a few copies, so if I'm wrong about that, I can always go back and grab it. So yeah, the two new issues. It feels like I haven't bought new issues for a long time, but these are it. 7 and 8, or sorry, 8 and 9, that finally finish off Secret Wars, and these horrific covers that I am not crazy about. We'll see how that goes. Cover to cover does have their bins with some bagged runs. Unfortunately, this wasn't the entire run of this Elric Sailor on the Seas of Fate. This was number 4 to 7, but at $2 I couldn't pass it up. I have number 6, so basically I got 3 more issues for that run, which is pretty great. And one that I was really surprised at, strikes cross off one on the big list of things to look out for this year, because I found the Dalgota Flesh and Bones series 1 to 4 for $1.50. Now, I only needed number 3 on this. I went and had to dig through his back issue bins, and after a little bit of hunting, it took actually a little while of hunting, I did find Flesh and Bones, the single issues, but he only had number 1 and 2 in single issues. So I figured, what the hell, it's not often that I've seen this, so I figured I'd grab all 4. So I've got doubles of a few of them, but at least now I've finished that run, which I'm super excited about. And when I was looking through them when I got home, just to kind of see what shape they were in, I was looking in the back, and lo and behold, wouldn't you know it, it's the Bo Jeffries saga, written by Alan Moore, and in the issues I looked through, art by Steve Parkhouse, the guy who did art in that Spiral Path that I was looking at. And it's just one of those things, I think I mentioned it in a video, you kind of get to see a name and all of a sudden you see it everywhere. So that was a really nice find there. Issue 1 to 4. I'm excited. That's one thing off of the 10 things to look for this year, off the list. This is the other main reason I went there. I went back because I knew they had the rest of this Eagle Comics 7-issue Necro series for Nemesis the Warlock. And since Nemesis really resonated with me and I really loved it, I figured I should get back there and pick up the rest of the issues. That is what I paid for it. So I think they were $2 1/4. One was $1.50. Yeah, the rest. One of them was $1.50. The rest were $2 1/4 each, which I wasn't super thrilled with, but I don't mind because I really like the series, and I'm willing to. I feel like I get so many good deals on comics. I don't mind every once in a while if I have to pay $2.25 for a comic. It's ridiculous to say that out loud, but when you're used to finding them for 50 cents or $1 a piece, $2.25 seems like a lot of money for some strange reason. So I have number 1 downstairs already. This is number 2, and number 3, number 4. So great. Number 5, insane looking cover. Number 6, so another just mental looking cover. The Hatching. And finally, number 7. While I'm on this Eagle Comics Quality Comics tip, if you're not subscribed to Gore Vidal, I suggest you head over there and check out his latest video. He had, I think he said, approximately 200 books come in, and a lot of them were, he had a huge chunk of quality comic stuff, including Nemesis, including Judge Dredd, 2000 AD Presents, pardon me, Halo Jones, etc., etc., etc. So if you don't know Gore Vidal, what the hell is wrong with you? Go and subscribe him. And then finally, these are things that I see every once in a while, and it's ETA Nick that's kind of turned me on to the idea of checking some of these early books out. I have a few books in my collection now. This guy at Cover to Cover, actually, he must have gotten something in over Christmas because he's never had this many. On the top shelf of one of his bookshelves, he had a lot of price guides, comic book price guides. So for $5 measly, I picked up the comic book price guide number 11 with L.B. Cole on the front, and I believe, probably finding it here somewhere, a whole article on L.B. Cole, the man behind the mask, and Captain Arrow, and Catman, and blah blah blah. So a good kind of 10, 12, 15 page write-up on L.B. Cole and some of his covers. L.B. Cole, kind of most famous for his really vividly colored horror, pre-code horror covers. He's a guy that appears in a book on pre-code horror comics that I have, and there's a lot of his covers in it, and they're all just fucking mind-blowing. So for $5, I figured, what the hell. So now my oldest, the oldest price guide I have, and it's in really beautiful shape. Like, there's some damage up there at the top, but other than that, I mean, it's in fantastic shape. There's no folds or creases in the pages and all that. So I'm really excited about that, to read that article and just, you know, as Nick has said in his, just kind of see what prices things were going for. There's a whole bunch of ads here at the front. I'm sure there'll be some other articles as well. There's cover art of our L.B. Cole, a collection of cover art. There you go. There's a taste of some of that. His stuff is really, really fantastic. I think it might have been Captain Strangelove who I first saw. Well, I'm about 99% sure he would be the guy who had shown off a cover or two, and the style just really, really worked for me. So there you go. There's the little haul of Cover to Cover. Thank you.